I'm Caitlin Blankenship, and this is my audience. So, modern medicine has produced many vaccines for disease that threaten society on a daily basis. Because of these vaccines, there are now 8 diseases in the US that have been eliminated. However, today there is an argument that vaccines are more harmful than they are helpful to children. And because of this, we're seeing a reappearance of eliminated disease, and it is also having detrimental effects on children who are not vaccinated. So today I'm going to tell you why childhood vaccinations are important and why children should receive vaccines. I'm going to hit on types of vaccines and how they work, side effects and reactions to vaccines, and risks to children who are not vaccinated. So types of vaccines and how they work. I got this information from Nature Reviews Immunology. So vaccines work by creating an imitation infection in the body, and this triggers the production of T lymphocytes and antibodies in the body. And after the imitation infection has gone away, you are left with T lymphocytes that remember how to fight off the infection. And so in the future, when you are exposed to the disease, your body will fight off the infection before you even feel the effects. So types of vaccines. A live vaccine is a weakened live virus or bacteria in the body, and it is the strongest vaccine, but it also can produce the most side effects. A subunit vaccine contains parts of a virus or bacteria, and it is equally effective as the live vaccine, but it produces less side effects. And then a inactive vaccine is made by killing the virus or bacteria, so it is a dead virus being injected, and it is not as effective and it requires multiple doses. So childhood vaccinations, children are recommended to receive vaccines such as the chickenpox, tetanus, measles, Hep A and Hep B vaccines, and meningococcal, just for a few. So side effects and reactions to vaccines, I got this information from the Clinical Infectious Disease. So the most common side effect occurs at the injection site, and this is swelling, tenderness, and redness. And then mild to moderate problems occur in 1 in every 2,000 patients. And these can be mild rash, fever, and tenderness of the injection site for 2 to 4 weeks. Moderate to severe problems occur in 1 in every 2 million patients, and this can include loss of vision, encephalitis, infection of the injection site, and possibly death. So, do vaccines cause autism? This myth started in 1970 with the MMR vaccine, or the measles vaccine, and since then research has proven that the MMR vaccine does not cause autism. In the 1970s, is when people started to wait till they were older to have children. And the age of the parents has been linked as a factor in the increase we see in autism. So autism is a genetic disorder that is caused by mutations, and you are born with autism. It is not an acquired trait. So vaccines do not cause autism. So risk to children who are not vaccinated. I got this information from the New England Journal of Medicine. So there are many common diseases that still circulate in the US, and that most of these diseases are preventable through vaccines. And these include chickenpox, tetanus, whooping cough, the flu, and rotavirus, among others. So today we are traveling more and more inside and outside of the US, and through all of this travel you're exposed to diseases that you normally wouldn't be exposed to. Especially with international travel, you're exposed to things such as malaria, yellow fever, and tuberculosis. And so it's very important for you to get vaccinated before you leave the country, so you do not get these diseases and they don't affect you. And also we are exposed more at home because of all this travel, and also because of immigration, because people are coming back from trips with these diseases and they don't realize it, and also families that are immigrating into the US from countries that don't typically vaccinate people are causing your children to be exposed to these diseases at school and at the playground, at the grocery store. And all of this travel and immigration is also causing the reappearance of diseases that were once eliminated, such as measles and polio. So herd immunity is the mechanism in which parents who choose not to vaccinate rely on to protect their children. It is when a large population is vaccinated, and so the disease no longer circulates within that population, and this protects people who are not vaccinated because they are never exposed to this disease. This is typically used for people with weakened immune systems, and also for people who have allergic reactions to vaccines and cannot physically get the vaccine. But because more and more people are choosing not to vaccinate, the population that is vaccinated is decreasing significantly, and herd immunity is no longer an effective method to protect your children. So today I've told you why childhood vaccinations are important and why children should receive vaccines. I've touched on the topics of types of vaccines and how they work, side effects and reactions to vaccinations, and risks to children who are not vaccinated. I hope that this presentation has shown you the importance of vaccinating your children. The choice to vaccinate is a decision to give your child every possible protection from one of the most harmful threats, it's disease.